Hi guys, it's French Bread Prime and I hope you're going to like the tutorial I made. It's for Anime Eyes on Clip Studio Paint. And at first I wanted to record my voice for it, but there was an issue with the software, so I just had to add written commentaries basically. I hope it's still alright. If you want to see me do more things like that, and other tutorials on other parts of drawings like anime hair, anime skin, etc., just ask me and I'll try to do it, alright? Also, if you want the brush I'm using, I'm going to put it in the description. It's a free brush, it's a very good brush, but you don't have to use it. It's not obligatory, I guess. Also, if you want to see the finished drawing, I'm going to put it at the end of the video. And if you want to see a lewd version of the drawing, it's going to be on my Twitter page and Pixiv page. Feel free to check these pages, like it is meowing. And like and follow, of course. So have fun. In the end, I chose to record my voice on my phone and commentating over the video. So alright, you're gonna start off by making a palette. You take your base color, color your eye. And on this one I'm choosing to use 5 different colors. Basically shift the color towards the right and shift the hue towards the bottom. Also, you can choose to desaturate it a little on the last colors. So here, what I'm doing, I'm not using the palette at first. I'm taking random, very different and bright colors, like blue, green, pink, yellow, etc. And you'll see why. It's because it will allow us to make some very interesting reflection. You don't have to do it, but that's something I discovered and really like doing. So now, once you put all the colors at the bottom of your eye, you're gonna use the blending tool and you're gonna blend them like this. And then you can blur them too. You don't have to, but if you want to, just do it. First it looks strange, it looks funny. Then you're gonna start to shade with the first shading color. You just do general shading for how you want your eye to look. So I'm doing something very simple for that eye. As you can see, it's normal. I'm blurring it a little. You don't have to, but if it's too harsh, feel free to blur it. Then I'm taking second shading color. And I'm just going over, but still letting some of it normally, and I blur it too. Do basically the same with the third shading color. That is more contrast. May feel counterintuitive, but something it's how I do it, so I don't know. And then for the last shading color, I'm going to add a little less than the rest. And you can blur it too. So as you can see, it looks kind of alright right now. Then you're gonna do shapes inside your eye. You don't have to, but I feel like it adds some sort of popping to the eye. So here I'm taking the second shading color, but you can take any shading color you want, and I'm blending it and blurring it. As you can see, I'm making I made a circle. I've made a border to the bottom reflection. Then you make another layer and you make it as add a glow. You do this with a base shading color or any shading color really, but usually it's better with the base one. And basically you want to do an interesting shape for your eye. So you can see I usually do this. You can make it more complex, less complex. You really make it how you want. Blurring the borders a little. See, it's starting to look kinda nice. Then you can make shapes, make any shape you want. Really, you can make stars, hearts, etc. If you want to be more or less realistic, it's up to you. I'm making something very simple right here. And then I'm starting to take some black shading. You usually don't shade with black, but you'll see. I find that with that specific brush it gives off a really nice feel. Then what you can do is control U, and it pops up a new window, and you can change the saturation, the color of your eye, and the luminosity. If you're not satisfied with the base color of your eye, like I was on this drawing, you can change it and make it pop more or less. Then what I'm doing, because I make my eyes very sketchy at first, I usually remove the lines for the pupil. And then I take the G pen and usually you want to take a really dark color, but that's a color that's in the same palette, let's say, of your eye, and you're just going to make it cleaner. You make some cleaner borders like this. Try to make them in one stroke if you can. Don't be afraid to do Ctrl X. And I'm also drawing inside the pupil a little. See, it looks kind of alright. Then yes, you can remove a part of it and try to make some light pop out, I guess, and say it like this. I'm taking my base color, filling the circle, and then on your reflective layer you just do this, and you can add dots inside the eye. Yeah, I'm trying stuff, but I'm not satisfied with it, so I end up removing it. I like it better like this. Now you're gonna take a dark color, also related to the color of your eye, or black, and just a light stroke over your eye to add more contrast and reflection to it. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. Here I end up trying to change the hue at least to black. I don't think I end up doing it. And then you can take a light blue and grayish color, and on that shadowy space you're gonna do a single small stroke just like this to add a more pearly feeling to your eye, give off more reflection, I guess. And after that I'm mostly doing smaller details and cleaning up some of the sketch part. Here you can take your airbrush tool and go for a dark reddish color in the case of that eye, or a lighter one, and do small strokes, I guess, and that gives off a lighter feeling to your eye. You can do it for the whole shape of the eye. I'm just doing it for the border, let's say. Here I'm still changing the color again. I'm trying to settle on something I'd like. As you can see, you can go with very dark tones or brighter tones, and really you can change the color any way you want. I was aiming for a really deeper red tone, and then afterwards I'm just adding a little more light inside. Really, at this point I'm done. You don't have to follow every step of that tutorial, but really do it how you want. If I manage to teach you anything, I'm happy. So I guess it's alright. And I'd say it's done. So see ya.